charge of the festival here at Rocket Shock. I want to thank you so much for filling up this room in appreciation of the next film we're about to see. If you've not heard about this movie, you're probably not that much of a horror film fan. I'm not quite sure what you're doing here if you haven't heard about this film. Just in case there are some of you who have not, Human Centipede is probably one of the most famous and infamous horror films to come out in recent memory. You're in for a treat.
Wow, this is quite an audience. Thanks for coming out. I guess what should we say to prep them for this film? Have an open mind, please. You'll be surprised if you start to laugh, and that's okay. You can laugh.
There are really funny parts in the film if you haven't seen it yet. So there's a lot of black comedy in it, and get ready because it's pretty interesting. And thank you all for coming. We're so impressed and surprised.
And I'm sorry you have to sit on the floor.
But thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell your friends about it. Tell them that it's not as bad as you think it is. You'll be the judge of that once you see the film. It's really not as sick or gross, you know. It's all psychological. So. Different. He was just like, oh, two girls, attached to me, great.
I had a meeting with me, and director told me, hey, beautiful girl's ass, her face is going to be attached to yours.
He and Ashton,
we had kind of a different story.
We were like, as long as, we're not completely naked and our mouths are not really attached to somebody's ass, then I'm fine. And
one thing you guys should know about the script is actually, it's not a typical script. Everything is improv. So, all the dialogue that
it might be cheesy dialogue.
So it might be cheesy, campy, horror film dialogue, which we all love. It's because, everything that Aki says, everything that Dieter says, everything that Ashley and I say is just completely improvised. And that was the director, Tom, just giving us a synopsis before each scene of what he wanted, and then kind of let you have the freedom to do what you do with it. So, it's pretty interesting, it's kind of fun, and enjoy.
Was there a particularly funny or amusing moment when you guys were trying to work together?
Oh, definitely. You had to coordinate.
Yeah, I think the funniest probably moment was when we were at the prop shop, really, and they had to get their butts cast. Like
they put this
butt. And that was like the real moment where it was like, oh crap, we're really gonna do this.
We had no idea what it was gonna look like until we were on set. They would do these like moldings of our butts, and they had this like little knob that was attached to the fake butt that we all had on, and that's what we bit down on to make it look like we were attached. So
and everything was so secret. Bizarre. Even our wardrobe lady, I think the first day she said to Ashley, maybe you were there too. She said, so what does the suit look like that you guys wear? And we all kind of looked at each other and we were like, what are you talking about, a suit? And she's like, yeah, the centipede suit. Like, it's this, like, suit thing that you guys all put on and are connected. And we were like, yeah, we're kind of naked with, like, some gauze. And she was like, we're just wrapped together. So even the whole movie that was on the film didn't know exactly what it was going to look like. So, because Tom kept everyone very private and secret about it. So that's what made it so great.
Excellent. Well, if there's nothing else, I think we're about ready to watch the movie. What do you say, guys?
Yeah.
So, the movie comes out, and again, it's rediscovered a while later. When did you know you wanted to make another one? When did you say, all right, it's time for a Dawn of the Dead?
When, it took me, at first I just resisted it because I didn't want to sort of get stuck in the genre. And then, oops. This may be the wrong place to say that. I wanted to make one, jungle action movie. People going down the Amazon in a schooner ducking those poison darts. That was my dream as a kid to make. Couldn't do that in Pittsburgh.
No jungles.
No jungles. There's a river, but it's kind of yucky. Then, when people started to write about Night of the Living Dead like it was important, it was some kind of essential in American cinema, then I really said, boy, I can't do another one of these unless I have a really good idea. And so I resisted again for several more years. And it was just by accident I socially knew the people that were developing this big shopping mall, the Monroeville Mall. And I went out to visit before it was even open and saw all these trucks coming in, bringing everything that an American could possibly want. And that's what gave me seeing this. It was the first shopping like now, they're everywhere, right? This was the first one any of us had ever seen, first big indoor sort of temple to consumers. And I said, here's an idea. And again, it was luck. I got a call from Dario Argento. This was purely by coincidence. A couple of weeks after I went and saw the mall, and I was starting to build some ideas. And Dario says, you know, I think I have some money. If you would ever seriously think about making another dead film. And I said, it so happens that I just got this idea. And Dario said, come to Rome, and brought me to Rome, stuck me in an apartment, and said, right. The first time anything like that ever happened to me. So I'm in this beautiful apartment in Rome, and I'm sitting there with, actually in a manual typewriter, and wrote the script. And Dario was good to his word. He came up with the first money, and we were able to match that money up in the US, made it